So I wanted to, it's not really responding to nothing, but it kind of is. So you see, for those who follow the 2A community, we had a wonderful live, my brother on West Side on AAA, Doctors American Arms. It's not to hash on that, but Bloomberg and all their little groups. First of all, Bloomberg just needed to get up out of here and take his ass over to New Britain or wherever, get his Ashkenazi worthless ass up out of here. When I was living in New York and he was doing what he was doing for the veterans, it wasn't for the sake of the veterans, for the benefit of them, because most people were very ignorant. He was doing it just to grab them and keep them docile, to walk around like nothing else mattered, when there was still a lot of veterans who were suffering in the streets, addictions, pain. It was the pain. Worthless women who have left their men and all other kind of things. And when I say that, I mean that, because I'm extrapolate on this, and I want you to tell me what you know. When we were on base and other teams would deploy, the first thing their wives would do is come to the club and try and bed one with us. It was always like every year. And our wives were no fucking different. Okay? They were no damn different. All right? And that was the turning tide, because before that, you couldn't, World War II, Vietnam, kind of because of the drug epidemic into the latter part after the fall of Saigon, which was a government allowed a permissible thing. If you study the Vietnam War, and just like the Korean War, you would see how this fake-ass government handicapped soldiers in the field. Literally, no ammo drops when they were running low, and the whole platoon massacred. But you don't see it in Hollywood, because who are the ones who make the movies? Everything's coming out. Now, you know, I want to share a video in here, but I'm going to speak to you, a lot of you, and I know y'all work, y'all slave, whatever, but there's going to be a major thing on the 1st of September. I think it should go on for a whole month. We don't need no weak-ass government to sit there and control y'all with shutting down. Y'all need to go ahead and not go to work. If they want to fire you, tell everybody, hey, look, and if you got people who ain't with it, man, I got bills to pay. You know that is the weakest link. You know that is one of them people have, if it comes down to it and these things start happening, they'll tell him, hey, go over there and take care of the household. And that fool who you smiled with, played, drank, barbecued, will come over there and dead you. Unalive you, excuse me. Some of y'all weren't here watching. Now, this is everybody around the world. September 1st. I keep telling y'all that y'all have the power. Somebody said, well, James, why you always got guns? I enjoy them. And besides that, even they can die. I don't need a gun. I'm not here looking for you to believe a goddamn thing. I love mushrooms. With raw honey. Can't beat it. Oh my goodness. I've got to write them a letter. Another letter. Now this is, I can taste every. Anyway, you look at Maui, right? Maui. Oprah Winfrey shows you that she is a part of the beast system. Now, sadly, they're not appropriate or a proper beast. Trust me on that. Oprah has done vile things, just like as I paint as Hillary, Ellen DeGeneres, Will Smith and them wearing those sweatshirts with the baby's escalate face, the baby's face. Okay. Yes. All Hollywood at one period for about 6-month period, everybody was wearing it. Even goofies in the street of California. No offense to my brothers and sisters that live in our wonderful beloved land over there, perverted by the damn fake Jew. Yes, that's right. That's what I said. And then them hybrid fucking Italians and Sicilians and everybody else, and the worthless Irish and Scots who betrayed themselves. The sacrilege of this land, who didn't know no better, but has to be called. And then these goofy ass natives who don't even realize that what's actually making them allow them to say that those are natives is our bloodline that's in there, that's coursing through those monkeys, and they don't know no better. Everybody's a monkey to me, a meat suit. I'm just sorry, this is what it is. But I love many, and I love a few. I love them all, but I'm not tongue twisted. I'm just attempting to reach you in a different phonetic. I love few, and I have disdain for many. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna get this opportunity to make things right. I had to tell the dumb AI and their little security team, don't be fucking stupid. So, we have an ex-Army combat vet who's been following a lot of things. Certain planes, when certain fires pop up in California and certain other places, and they come to find out it's an FBI plane. Like I said, all these agencies work together. You just have to believe me. I don't really care. I'm not here to stop them. I want to see everything unfold because I know what you're capable of. They are hashtag beyond libido stupid, which guide and work them. Okay. I tell y'all what, I can make y'all a video and send you pictures if is that what y'all need, you monkeys. Anyway, right? So, anywho, we got some set up over here. We got a few over here. You got to see these monkeys running around. Anywho. So over there, you have, do y'all know what degree adamantium aluminum tires burn at? Over 1,000. Do you know asphalt with paint only burns at 100, 300 degrees? And then at 300 and something above it, it vaporizes. They're going to keep interrupting. It's fine. If y'all want to know, I can tell you each personally. You can call me on my phone. Let me do this right quick. Yeah, let's see if that works. If it doesn't, I'll just turn the internet off. I love it. So, Army veteran. I love what he did. He's very on point, and he's in touch with some pretty decent people, I think, who are very informative. So, and they run on other aliases. So over there now, you have, like I said, in California, remember that big fire they had? You have adamantium rims that have melted, and some of the plastic rims, well, the hubcaps have stayed, and then you see the asphalt in excellent condition. Now, I'm going to share something with you that's mind-boggling. Let me see if I can get something to show you a better representation other than just my verbal analogy. Is it up here? Let's see. Hold on, Papa. I got you. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Okay. We use this too. All right. So I have two articles I'm going to show you. Take a sip of this wonderful coffee right quick. I'm going to have two articles when I explain this to you. And all that mess, I had to actually go to other videos and one that I have to see the same footage and pay attention to what I had missed. Actually, I didn't really care to see it. So I saw it and I just didn't pay it no mind. It seems the weapon that they use. Oh yeah, bodies found with bullet holes. Children missing, not dead. At the homes, missing. Yes, people shot up, floating in the river and in the streets. Dead. Burnt up with bullet holes in them. A blue vehicle, not just one. The blue canopies, for those who've been in Hawaii, know what I'm talking about. Those Kabara, untouched. Oh, and all that damage. Power lines, the rubber on them. Go look for yourself. Oprah buying up hundreds upon hundreds. We're talking about $5 and $6 million worth of land. And you know who she works with, right? And that's just one. But the fact of the matter is, the people shot up. How many of y'all watched Sean Ryan and his interview with a certain, I believe, MARSOC or Army Special, anyway, operator, or a Marine guy, not MARSOC. I don't know if he was a Marine, MARSOC guy, who talked about these individuals by this craft that had a floating platform, operating M4s, and how they moved tactfully without any motions or nothing, surrounded them, unarmed them, and they taunted them. The same individuals who can come land down and get out of vehicles, black vehicles, and y'all are not ready to fight. A lot of y'all are chicken shits. I don't care what you, how you, all that's why I don't care about what you've done and where you've been and locked. I don't care about none of that. Some of your egos will be like, well, I just wanted to explain. I don't need explanations about shit. I am attempting to tell you that you have to move beyond the scope of and the dynamics of what you believe yourself to be. Either you're going to do it or you're going to stay institutionalized. And I'm talking about the education system, your job, what you do right here and now. See, that's the power they believe they litigate over you. Control your food, your health care, your education. You don't need them to control none of that. Your clothing, who's making it. You can literally learn how to take a year, goddammit, get a spindle, and learn how to fabricate and build with dowels and everything else a way to make clothes your damn self. I don't care if you consider them primitive. They'd be better and healthier for you. In the summertime, and even in the winter, you can grow cotton in your house, but it needs to be outside because you need a lot of water, you need the irrigation, you need the breathing and the sunlight. But you can grow cotton and you can harvest it twice, depending on what kind it is, though. I'm talking about good, strong cotton. How many of y'all ever call these water companies and say, the bottled water company says, you keep saying this is Crystal Mountain and blah, 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 and it's shit. I'm going to sue you, you fuck. How many of y'all ever say that? I don't care about front desk motherfuckers. You do it, enough of y'all call, and it will change, or they'll shut the fuck down. And then some of you are going, but we need the water, and they drink the shit out the faucet. It's the same goddamn shit, people. Do the research on the owners of the companies, people. What is so hard with 5 minutes of research of information still there? Or is it that you don't really mind drinking poopy pee water with all kind of chemicals and things that ravish your body? Not just from the physical, but it's the other part that disconnects you from who you are. I had an ex-wife talking about, you crackhead. I'm like, who's this goofy bitch? You the one that grew up around crackheads, monkey. I don't like to sell it. Weed, really. I was going to try my hand at crack. I probably would have been good, but that comes with before I accepted who I was, would have came with a sentence of all kind of shit. There were things that guided me away from selling it. All I did for like 2 weeks, sitting up in a place watching people get high, drinking my wine. It was funny because my boy was like, Red, how can you just drink wine? I says, look, I got to walk outside because these motherfuckers be blazing in here. And I sold like 12 cookies in one day and one night. Motherfuckers wanted to suck this and that. And I was like, and I had 2 homies. I said, if they come over here, you bust their ass up. And then I would talk to them. And I think that messed up a lot of their high. Because I know some of them who clean the day and they go, yo, Red, man, whatever you were saying, bro, I'm thinking, because man, you messed my high up. You had my head fucked up. I'd be like, why are you doing this? And they say, and they used to be smart asses, you know, crackheads. Well, why are you selling it? Nigga, I just want to see what it's really all the hype about. My brother was hooked on this shit. I went around the people where he lived at, watching them smoke, paying them $50 to see how they react. This is me. This was me. Here's $50, nigga. Smoke. Niggas picking on the crumb and the shit was funny. I got pictures and videos and all kind of shit. The funniest shit. All right? Got a motherfucker in the bathroom trying to have sex, smoking, and can't even get his shit hard trying to this one girl, and she's just nasty. And I would ask them, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And they would look at me like I'm crazy because here I am, I got the cookies. I'm breaking it up. Fat pieces. You know. After I made all that money, because when I went back up north, this is before I went and worked at Whole Foods and became an assistant manager. I wanted to see what all the thing was that had to be my people controlled. And with Ramen Slaughter, I tried one. It made me sick. It made me fidgety and sick. My body rejected it right off the back, and I was like, I can't do that shit. I can't do nothing that makes you go. I don't know what's wrong with you monkeys. Now you give me some codeine, some Percocets, but I can't do that either because my body rejects the shit. I go numb. I'm not saying that now, but at that time, my body was like, oh, just give me some wine and give me some damn tequila. And I'll get a couple cases of my favorite well, anyway, whatever beer I wanted to drink. And I was known for that. And for the 2 weeks that I sold all that shit, being around or paying, I was not selling for 2 weeks. I was selling it for like 2 days. But I was around for 2 weeks watching in different places, watching them. People I knew. And some of y'all been there, motherfuckers, and you was able to pull out. And I said, this is a fucked up weapon. It's punkish, it's cowardly, it's weak. You figure real warriors want to fight other warriors, but you're dealing with a bunch of pussies. And they know who the fuck you are and what you're capable of. I'm here to tell you who you are and what you're capable of, and you need to snap out your coma thinking you know me. I want y'all to really stop. Stop thinking you know this voice. You don't even know the frequency of it. Why don't y'all go get one of those things on the phone and put it up and just pay attention to how my voice vibrates. You really have no fucking clue because you can't think past that. Everybody's caught up in a little world of dilemma. I am expressing something to you. I've been walking y'all through certain places, and I'm looking at all these motherfuckers share my information, tartary, this, that, and other, that they didn't even share. Somebody showed me, at least for 2 years. I was doing it in 1978, getting my ass whooped. What is wrong with you fucking people? But somebody else, of course other people knew it. And they walked quietly. And they didn't carry a big fucking stick. This ain't the walking goddamn tall. The enemy has fucked y'all up. Your enemy has fucked you up. Got you beat back and beat down like a little rabbit, betraying each other. Because those are punks that do that. There's other words. Well, like I said, we could get like Stingmaster, whatever that motherfucker from Boondocks. Nick. You know what I'm saying? Worthless ass niggas. Willing to the sacrilege amongst each other, betray each other for nothing. For absolutely fucking nothing. I look at that dumb nigga out of Newark. He passed away a handful of years ago, right? Who shot with the shotgun. Allowed by the feds, they loved him. They wanted it. They were right there in the motherfucking audience. Worthless ass FBI punk niggas. Went up there and shot him with, and somebody, we had this goofy nigga, I forget the motherfucking name because I traced it back to the source. Come to find out this nigga was FOI. And he had his nephews and all them pushing this fake ass shit. And I'm watching the Aboriginal community and these fake ass Moors, Ace and Islam goofy motherfuckers talking about, oh man, it was all staged. And people actually listen to these retarded motherfuckers. They actually listen to these retarded motherfuckers. And I remember watching that video where he was crying, and he would always go and look over there across the water, or he'd go to where it happened at, in the skies. And everybody around him would say, these worthless ass niggas out of Newark, New Jersey. I learned how to box there, and Prince Street, been robbed niggas, and a lot of other foul things. Been stabbed there and stabbed. You know, I've done the Prince Street projects, the avenues, the lollipops. Anyway, it just goes back, all right? And my grandpa, Dynamite Charlie Wright, boxed out of Newark. Joe Louis was scared to fight him. Anyway. The nigga said that how he was sad and sorrowful for what he did. He had made a mistake. Why is it you niggas gotta wait until you make the mistake and then think you're gonna live lavaciously by it? You see what happened, how these two monkeys died, how Celeste and fucking Marcus Garvey. Every time I see he's not a doctor, Umar J, the dick mouth, right? Open his mouth and say something, ha! Marcus Garvey. I would love to get his monkey. I know he's been training. Get his ass in the ring. I wouldn't hold back shit. I mean, well, physical. I make sure every time I hit him, I break something. On purpose. 10-ounce gloves, 12 ounce. I don't give a fuck. I make sure I break something. His smartest thing to do was shut the fuck up. I'm not advocating violence. I'm only speaking from my opinion based on getting in the ring legally, checkups and all that shit first, and then get in there and see where the fuck he's really at. Anywho, so blue, will it protect you from a laser? Anything can be adjusted. So that I put it out there, maybe you need to invest in buying your little laser and doing your own fucking tests and frequencies. You can buy something. Everybody in the gun world, we get the little witch calls to check the speed of the bullet. You know what I mean? You can get things, even tuners, to check lasers, how they emanate. You know what I'm saying? But now, when you're dealing with a chemical laser, something totally different. And some of these lasers that you're hearing about, they're different. They're using the energy in the air, ionic. You remember the ionic? Remember I was explaining to you the shit that we had long ago. Somebody I saw was sharing videos that these things were in books. You can't hardly find them. The wheel that everybody in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, everybody thought these people were building something new. These things were riding all over. These are our old inventions. They're riding all over the place. They were taking 3 and 4 people and passengers doing the electric show, around doing the last exhibits of Tartary. Before they started blowing them up, these Ashkenazi bastards with their little goofy followers, thinking they're gonna live forever shit. Or they're gonna come back and they're gonna look for the blood type and all this lies. All they did is took another child and gave them a false history and narrative and made them believe they were somebody who they weren't. That motherfucker's dead. Every time one of them motherfuckers dead, there's no coming back for these monkeys. Trust me on this. I know they're gonna be like, how do you know that? That's what these motherfucking monkeys are saying right now. And the ones who believe they are, they have no fucking clue. They're not equipped for that. So anyway, right? Monorails, all that. I keep telling you, y'all looking at backwards ass shit. Now the so-called new reset, this man-made reset, man. Anyway, they want to incorporate some of that old world shit because they didn't bring it out now. And a lot of y'all are too stupid to even realize it because you ain't seen it. So if you ain't seen nothing, nothing can exist. Only because somebody's speaking from this paradigm, okay, well, it's a possibility. You don't have the motherfucking right to think of what's a possibility and not when you can't even think of who the fuck you are. You see what I just did? You think I would debate one of these goofy... Every time I see somebody talking to Charlemagne, the punk, I'm like, how you sitting there talking to this goofy nigga who really don't know nothing? Every time I hear somebody want to debunk something, I'm saying your existence is debunkable. And then I go on to explain to them how it is. And then they go, well, and the simplest one is, as I stated last night, just because you believe in the lie you live doesn't make it the truth. And if your truth is the lie you live, then I've already debunked your existence. And that's what I always get to space. But I'm white. Oh, no, you're not. But you believe that because somebody told you that. Did you come into this world calling yourself white, monkey? Just like you monkeys that call yourselves black. Did you come into this ether to be connected with it, to be ether or 9 or 6, 3, to walk in the 7th gate? Walk in the 7th gate. Oh, you never heard that? Oh, that's right. Y'all know every goddamn thing. But you want to get into the mathematics because you 5%ers or whatever, one of the monkeys. And get the fuck out of here. Talking about the degree the temperature burn at. Bitch, I can look directly at the sun and make a connection when it gives me fucking strength. These monkeys don't know what they're talking about because they don't have no clue, because everything that comes out their mouth is just like what I'm doing to you. I am expressing and telling you. But who's telling you what needs to be told comparative to those who are telling you a bunch of bullshit that's been passed down because ego stroking and it makes them feel some kind of way? Hmm? Yeah, oh yeah, y'all popping up now. I took it off the internet and it was going on and off. Y'all probably saw that. You would pay to see that. You don't pay to see nothing that. I'm just gonna beat his ass and you see him walking around or in a fucking wheelchair. Trust me. No, you don't have to. Oh, beloved. Let me holler. Hey, Oak, what's going on, baby? Good to see you up there, man. It was good to see you on and the Camp CTV live. Much appreciated and respected. Cosmic Cell, the weekend cell is here. Okay, Cosmic Cell. Herb up, what's going on, beloveds? All right. James Bond. Peace and blessings, beloved. Benji, what's going on, beloved? It's good to have you here, man. It's good that you, man, keep coming in them lives, brother, and sharing. Like while in them, beloved. Yeah, you already know, man. I know you pay to see it, but I'm gonna, I would just take him. I'm not there to embarrass him. I'm there to break him. I'd break him. Give me about 3-4 minutes. Straight up, square up. Put a rope about half foot, ankle to ankle, side by side. Tie it. Or a fucking chain with a lock. The problem is you don't get to see what he gets to see. Okay, so leave it alone. Snoo, what's going on, baby? Get your ass here. I'm not asking you. Yes, we're debating was done a long time ago. These motherfuckers might still do that. It don't mean shit. It never did. The only debate that interested me and that had me make sense of certain things, there was nobody there to corner them and nurture them into their power when they were expressing it, was Muhammad Ali and James Baldwin. The only two. Malcolm X, no, he was prolific. He don't need to be adequated to that. Because when he came into his own and he started seeing what he needed to see comparative to what he was being told. You did what I'm saying? So look at these things. I'm not sharing no information. This information's out there. I didn't go over there to take pictures. And these people, they're all over. They're not just on TikTok or Instagram. They actually have Rumble accounts. They have all kind of different accounts. And they work with certain people that may be agency related. I couldn't tell you. I'm not here to expose any of that. Cassius, Muhammad Ali, either way, yes. And Cassius is a wonderful, a Greek fucking name. It's DJ. What's DJ? I think Cassius was a Greek name. But as these people took over identities and displacement of the actual people, I think it became Italian or some shit like that. Anyway, yeah. But it's of our origin. That's all I'm going to say. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that are happening. You know, when I'm reading 100 Years, which we'll read here in a couple of hours, 100 Years of Lynching, I'm not reading it for you to get, I want you to feel something, but I want you to be able to direct that energy in the proper place. I don't want you to be lashing out and all that. You don't have to do that. It's like when you hear me say that about Umar, it's not because I want to harm him. He needs to cease. And that's it. He is confusing and throwing more confliction. And sometimes you got to step up to them. What are you willing to fucking do, people? What are you fucking willing to do? So I had somebody, I guess, from TikTok saying, what, you got an issue with white women? I says, what is a white woman? So the motherfucker went to crayon color explaining. I said, if you don't shut the fuck up. I said, first of all, I don't have a problem with nobody. You the motherfuckers that got a problem with each other and yourselves. I said, y'all keep being obedient little fucking monkeys with no knowledge of anything. I said, you give me the right one, built the way I need. I know that's a nigga. I says, it's the other ones who don't know because the divisiveness and division. They keep y'all running around in your little goofy standards that aren't even standards at all, that are below the level of fucking 0.001. Boy, she ain't say shit. Not follow her. She says good information. So that was yesterday. So this morning I get up and she goes, I understand. She likes melanated men, but I had to break it down to her, this black and white shit and all that. But she shares good information from both perspectives. Not crayon colors, but what's going on in the world. She's very informative about Hawaii, and she lived there for a while. She's a good person. But don't ask me a question if you ain't ready to fucking have the answer. I am not from the 80s, 90s. I'm not born in the fucking 90s and 2000s, niggas. I'm from the fucking 60s. For those who believe in this time frame. Notice I didn't say 19. For me, I'm from 966. I believe 965, honestly. Looking at documents. You can believe what the fuck you want in this world. I don't care. I will continue to share this little information and you do the fucking footworks. I know that there should be a balance. But punks don't move for balance. Punks and bullies do exactly what punks and bullies do. But until you realize that, you will continue to perform like they're little fucking stoolies in the corral. And you're made up little fucking nail-provided beds. I have offered all I can. I know some of you are going, Mom, well, that's not money. Man, fuck $1. Until you see that. Because I didn't want to put in there, what sacrifice are you willing to make? I didn't want to put that because you motherfuckers ain't sacrificing shit. You motherfuckers probably, if you had a roll of toilet paper because you don't know how to go out there and clean your ass with dirt in your fingers or anything else because you're worried about the funk, well, to change your diet. How about you eat the shit that will allow you to poop without you don't have to wipe your booty? You know I don't have to wipe my butt when I take a poop. That shows y'all some crappy, nasty ass. You might as well put on a big ass motherfucking Depends, a big ass diaper. Your little shitty selves. This is smeared all around and just let it rub all into your ass cheeks. And y'all, I'm not reading this shit. Want me to express some more things that might? Because you know y'all some non-believing monkeys. Well, y'all not my monkey. Y'all not monkeys. I just gotta fuck with y'all. I gotta get you in your feelings. I think y'all are better than monkeys. But if you only can step into who you truly are, ooh, shit, sentient. But you're not doing it. I know one who really is doing it. It's new. I ain't saying that because I love her. I'm saying it because she really is. She even asked me for a word to the chant from this AM. Did you get it, hon? Magaberita. Yeah? Good. I need y'all to do the best you can. Well, you should need yourselves to do the best you can, but I'm going to repeat it again. I actually wrote down, because when I say it, even I sometimes have to look over it and repeat it appropriately. But when I'm saying it and I'm by myself in a dark place, it comes out sounding different, even to me. It's like, whoa. Why do I say it? Because I need y'all to feel it. That's what the fuck I said. Stuff. Montanas, Cuetas, Chitel, okay? Guyana, Hotel, Samniva, Samvita, some shit like that, Sambeta. I don't have it wrote down, I actually read it when reading it. I think it's Sambeta, Sambita, okay? But when I'm reading it, when I'm reading it and chanting it, and I'm in the darkness, it sounds different. Because you have to say it, Montanas, Cuetas, Chitel, Guyana, Hotel, Sambita. You have to say it like that. And you have to do it over and over and over. And then you start to get into like a little trance. And it just feels freaky. I love it. Okay? So it's one of my notes. So yeah, when I have it, I actually, because my eyes are a lot better compared to when I didn't like who I thought I might be. So I keep it against the wall where I have my little circle at. I use shoelaces this time, y'all, for a circle. Don't even fucking ask. I was actually being a smart ass when I did it, and I shouldn't have. And it's dark. I put this Mylar up on the window. It's dark as fuck. Homie be meow meow outside the door, and then he gets quiet when I start. Because first of all, before I start saying it, I go. That's after I do my 30 hyperventilation deep diaphragm breathing, you know. And I get a little, I'm like oxygenated. Then I go. But I mean, it's from deep. And then the next thing I do 4 different kinds. And then I go. And then one of them's. There's different, and I want to hear, and then I go, but it's long. It's when you're hyperventilating, it's very long. I mean, you can do it almost for a minute, like 60 seconds, even push past that. Then after I find that, where I feel like I'm floating, I'm in the darkness. I can't see nothing. I'm sitting cross-legged. I don't say Indian. That's us being submissive. Okay? That's what that Indian means. Then I start to chant. Now this thing is on not to turn off. So it's sitting there in bright white. The room's not lit up because it's, you know, I have it where it's dull. You know, you control the litness of the. Anyway, and I look over it just to make sure, and then I start. And I just keep doing it until I start finding this thing where I see this funnel. And then when I see the funnel, I want to. My thing is to control the direction the funnel's going, that I'm moving in this funnel. Then after that, that's my business. You got to find your own. Okay? You got to do it. Or don't. Yes, Sultanas, Kotel, Chatel, Guyana, Hotel, and Beto Adal. Adal is the last, but that's the one that was on there. All right. Yeah, just do it. Do it. Do it, people. Okay? Just do it. But also, like I said, if you're going to eat meat, I prefer you eat fish, but be careful with all this farm-raised shit coming out of China and Taiwan bullshit. We were the greatest. We were giving everybody else fish. What the? Growing all the vegetables, and nobody paid attention to a damn thing. They got these peckerwoods and some Negroes, GMO corn and soybean, on a massive level that was to poison and afflict you. These Goombas, these dummies. You know, farmers commit suicide more than everybody else. Are y'all aware of that? But that's a curse. Because they went against the fucking grain. So if you know something, let them know. It happens fast, sometimes slow. For those who like that word curse, I think it's the dumbest word in the world. It's just fucking balance. They probably fuck with this and fuck it up, the mixture. Yeah, that's what they do. Stupid asses. That's good shit. So anyway, I just wanted y'all I wanted to speak on those few things. Maybe you'll look into it, maybe you won't. Maybe some of you don't care. Patrick, what's going on, beloved? Okay, you got it open? Good. 2 times every day? Chant it for about 5 to 6 several times, honey. Yes, Caesar. Exactly. That's exactly what it... Yes. Cassius means Caesar. The truth. as far as not the narrative painted by these frauds. During the time of Tartary, actually, y'all, not Egypt. They screwed the time frames up. They just messed everything up, made shit to be bullshit, recreated history in a world that didn't even exist. These mother suckers have done some weird, goofy shit. So anyway, I hope that was informative. Like I said, the information is not my information. It's all over the place. It's bringing into question some things. I put a little tat to it, like the taint. It ain't taint pussy, it taint ass. Oh, it's just, you've got to do the research. You dig what I'm saying? See what you find. But don't go all crazy, putting it all over the place. Just do the research. Don't accept everything put out there. Go and find out. You know? Look at some things and question. Where did you see something relative to it? Don't just run to the Simpsons. That guy right there, that fake ass fraudulent Ashkenazi, he's being very dismissive about the relationship with everything that's happening and unfolding. Just like the motherfucker with that book that come out about the fires. All of a sudden, that quick. These things aren't aware of what they're doing. They have absolutely no control. But then they believe they do. Well, I can't say they don't. You gotta do the research. See, tell me what you find. You dig? I'm thinking about doing a podcast Tuesday night. So I can just invite any of it. Don't have to be just Rondo and Westside coming on there, beloveds. You can all come the fuck on there and speak your piece. And I'm gonna throw some suggestive things out that I've been putting together. And if you've come across some, and I'm not gonna sit there just denying you. I want you to share it. I want to listen. I want to hear what you know. And anybody else can come on. Now, if we get some idiot to come on, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. That block. Bye. This is to share the information openly, whether it's real, fake, wrong, or right. Just share it. Now, when I'm speaking about things, I control the narrative because I have to if I paint a picture. But Tuesday night is not about control. It's about the litmus test. It's about allowing our exposure to where people are at. You dig what I'm saying? Where is man and woman? Where are they? You see what I'm saying? Where are they at coming through this maze of darkness into the light? Okay? This is not to this above. Where, you see what I'm saying? So I'm still putting together a few things as far as what we have seen since the fall of the World Trade Center. I know everybody will say Twin Towers and all that shit. Trust me, there was nothing twin or that identical about them. Just because two twins exist and they have different. No, it was the World Trade Center is what the fuck it was. Okay, and we can go before that, and we can pull up John F. Kennedy, and we can go before that, Abe Lincoln and his murder. When the real handoff happened, why did he have to be murdered? And we'll get all the way up to a certain point. Will it end at how? Why? Why it's got to end right there? We got to see what plays out with this. That's why I said Tuesday. Let's see what these monkeys do with this one. Oh, man. Oh. Anyway, y'all can still donate, motherfuckers, for the bucks. God damn it. I'm still going to order them. Today is, okay. Get that out of here. Let's see, make sure I got this right. Why did it? Okay, there he goes. Okay. All right. So anyway, today is motherfucking Saturday. Okay. Well, Sunday? Is it Sunday, right? Is it Sunday? Anyway, whatever the fuck. Tomorrow's Monday. I have said, like I stated, I believe. I don't like following days, bro. I really don't, people. Just like I don't like following time. You control time. They have you on their time. You need to be on your fucking time. But anyway, Tuesday is when I'm going to set it up. and I think it'll be pretty interesting. It probably will be around anywhere between 4:30 and 7. Okay, I think that'll buy everybody enough time for those who on the East Coast. I think in September. I don't know when the time changed. Well, it's still August. I was thinking about that. No, yeah. So it's still the same 3 hour. It hasn't gone back to 2 hours with this fake ass time change thing. So I believe, you know what? We'll keep it before 7 because I know some people like to go to bed a little early, depending on what shifts you work, or if you work in a field that allows you days off. So we'll go from 4:30 to 6. Somewhere between there is when I will kick it off. And I'll make sure I make a note of that. So that way, everybody can be involved, okay? And I really like to see people step up. On my board, we can have I think up to a panel of 5, 10, 12 sit up there and converse. So I still use StreamYard. There's other platforms that I'm looking at. I stopped paying for Melon. I just couldn't with that no more. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be no videos and none of that because we are the information. We are the source. No, videos are good, but I just want to know where you guys are at with every question or everything I suggest or everything I pose. I want to see where y'all at in knowledge. And if somebody doesn't know, it doesn't mean that if somebody has some knowledge, and having knowledge don't mean you know it all. It just means that this is what you have. Come and share it. Okay? So that way we have a wider crowd that can sit there and they can be a little more involved and it can be consistent. And it's not about fear. It's removing the placard of fear. Allowing yourself to be who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? To let yourself jump into your shell and clean away the cobwebs in the darkness and allow light a little more room to expand. You dig what I'm saying? All right? So I appreciate y'all stepping in this morning. I really wanted to go an hour on this. We're going to get back here. I'm going to make me something to eat. We're going to get back at 12 o'clock. I'm not going out. It's about to get fun. Let me take you outside and show you. Everybody has to chant. Remember that. The ones without chanting. Yeah, I leave my door unlocked. All right. Let me get my keys. This nigga jumps up on the door and he locks it. Don't even ask me, y'all. Don't even ask me. He does. He locked me out twice. And I had to go up on the roof and climb through the damn window and shit like that. Okay. And then laugh at him because it's so funny. I'm going to show you some vehicles too, if they hit them off. See this house over here? That's where them feds is. Right there. See that big old black truck? Mm-hmm. They might be good guys. You never know. So, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to point in the direction. So this is north, okay? This is true north, right here, okay? This is true south. This is true east. And this is true west. See that over there? Let me hold it up. See all that? I believe, as you can see from over this way, but this is more down this way. This right here, I believe, is part of the storm, I believe. So when I was looking on my tablet, let me turn around. When I was looking on my tablet, as far as where the storm is supposedly coming in that direction, because we know that it's pretty much southern part of California, and I think that part of Arizona and New Mexico, Mexico and stuff like that. But anyway, that's that whole area over that way, and you can see it in the clouds. So I call that cloud brazing, and I know it's all man-made, because even though those clouds over there are pretty much how the cloud should look, that's normal compared to what we see now. And another thing I want to point out. I'm gonna check this. Let me see over here. Okay, let's look over this way. Let's look where the sky is blue. I want y'all to see something else. I want to see if y'all ever noticed it. Now, this summer I've noticed a very dark blue sky for the first time in decades. I want y'all to notice. And I want y'all to tell me something. Do you know why the sky isn't as dark blue as it should be? I remember a time when I was growing up when the sky was so dark blue. How many of y'all have been noticing? How many of y'all have been noticing that this has been the regular? This is a light ass blue. And it's been like that for a while. Okay? For a long time. Just the little things. No fret, no fear. I'm just asking you. How many of y'all have noticed this? Okay? I had somebody walk up to me while I don't know, say, "Oh, you got a blue truck." I said, "Yeah, and what of it? Did you choose that?" I said, "I changed this from chocolate brown to blue. For whatever reason I did it, don't worry about it." But now I'm going to have to change it again, man. They just asked me, "Red, are you going to come in and change your truck again?" I said, "I might come in and change the truck and get a different one because it's 2022. So I might go in there and change it to a long back. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So they just sent a message to me Thursday. So because it's only got a handful of miles on it. So hey, Papa, what you doing? Oh, I just went outside. Oh yeah, where you little fat head? I go outside. He comes down like, where you at? I'm protecting you. Anyway, appreciate y'all taking the time. What's up, Papa? Say hi. Yeah, you say hi. Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa. My baby. Hey, Mikey, what's going on, Mikey Hill, beloved? What, Papa? You better eat that over there. That's mackerel. Anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time. I just wanted to see if you all paid attention to it, any of that. All right. Those would be some of the things I speak about and some other things. But I'm not in conspiracies and all that crap. I'm not into the fictional world that a lot of people live in. I just like to see where people's at, where they're at. I like to see if they like to stroke their own ego too. So, see y'all later on, roughly about 12 o'clock, in about 2 hours and 55 minutes, okay? Who all came in? Who was that? Anyway, number, love, and respect.